Live. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. The Proudmasculine 100 push-ups or 100-day challenge. Daily live check-in. January 25th. What's up, Cash? Good seeing you, man. If y'all just coming in, we'll sit a minute. Let the chat catch up. Remember to hit that like coming in. Let a few people get in here, we'll get started. Oh, boy. What's up, Cash? Almost 100 days, Cash. We're coming up on 100. I started October 25th. What's up, Honda? Yo. Big Fred, what's up? I don't know, Cash, do the math. I started October 25th. And we're at January 25th. What's up, JJ? Good evening, Big Fred. Hey, Brazil. I don't know how much, Honda. Why? Why do you ask? What's up, Rodara? Rodara? I try to, what's up, Skanowski? I don't know, Honda. I try to keep it to a minimum. I work a lot, so it's not like I get to sit and... I'll tell you what I did. When I got home today, I was just whooped. So I took about a 30-minute nap. And when I woke up, I grabbed my phone. What's up, Luis? 90 days, huh? Yeah, so 10 more days will be 100. Go Bills. I think Bills are going to win it. What's up, Natika? What's up, Dubs? C-Dub in the house. Yeah, 90 days exactly. How you like that? Yeah, y'all, I'm just getting home. Went and had me a little dinner. Lions are done, dude. That blew my mind. I don't know, but them Redskins look good. Jaden Daniels looked unstoppable. I'm not really immersed in, I kind of, XL bully. I plead the fifth. What's up, Joker? What's up? What's up, football? I don't know, Skanowski. We just got on. I have a few things I could go on about. Thank you, bully. You have fun too. I'm doing well, Joker. How are you, man? Candy says you got tacos for dinner. I had a steak. It wasn't that great, though. Candace, I'm 48. How old are you? Yes, Luna? Plant-based brother. There you go. Wes Watson. There we go, everybody. Look. Sweet Pea Dreams. The first Wes Watson reference of the night. Everybody give him a trophy for originality. One of about 100 that'll come through and say that dumb shit tonight. Everybody, let's give Sweet Pea Dreams a big trophy for originality. Lewis, I had a ribeye. Where's blue what, Joker? What is blue? A little bit, Michael. What's up? Yeah, Leah, tell him. Coming here with that bullshit. Thank you, peace, and good luck to you, and make more money and enjoy your life. Thank you for coming in with those kind words. Pen that awesome message. Thank you so much, peace. Whew. Like your mom is smoking the wrong end of my dick. Hey, Sweet Pea. Seahawks. Seahawks are garbage. There you go, Sweet Pea. You got your trophies. Now give it some attention. Hit that like. Look at that, Dub. Sweet Pea's not even a mod. She's coming here and telling these people to hit the like button. To unmod your ass and give it to her. No, Louisiana, Skanowski. We got there, Coach. What are you talking about? That's right, Sweet Pea. There's 35 people in here, 15 likes. That's way out of balance. What's up, Fresh? Yeah, you want to know a way to get yourself deleted off the page immediately? Come in with a ridiculous request for me to do something as an edit. My forehead all about. That's all I have is forehead. That's all I have is a forehead. No, Isaac, I really wouldn't. Not interested. Yeah, how you like that? Pete Carroll's going to the Raiders. Wait a minute. Wasn't, who was that? Antonio Pierce? Who was just coaching the Raiders? Looks like the ghost pirate from SpongeBob. I don't know what that means. Like, y'all are some weak-ass trolls. Antonio Pierce, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Adrian? What do you think about? I didn't know that was happening with the XRP. It means what's up. No, it means what's up. WSP is what's up. Well, I don't like that. It's going to be all regulated and shit now. I ain't reading into no Elon Musk salute. Hello from Scandinavia. Nice. Will women lose some rights? You're a fucking idiot. The only right I give your mom is to come suck me off. Tell her she's got the right to do that. Coming in here with that dumb shit. Women's gonna lose rights. You know that's trolling. Motherfuckers passing through just to say some dumb shit. What are they doing at home? What are they doing with their lives? You know, Corey, I'd keep you on, but you're fucking weak. Ask your mom to bring you down some meatloaf, loser. What's on her, Harper? What's up? Yeah, but they fuck with my vibe. I don't, Skanowski, if they even making sense. But they just come in and mess up the whole vibe of the chat. This is a good chat. And I don't like people interfering. We get into some good shit here. There you go, Corey. What's up, Sparrow? What's up, Walker? Who's Bilal? What is my height? 5 feet 11 inches. Cutting weeds, I see. What does that mean? Cutting weeds. That's some shit I don't know about, C-Dub? Don fired how many last night? He had a bit of fun. Oh yeah, Micah. Okay, I see. Yeah, cutting weeds. All right, I get it. I see. Well, Barry, Mom, I'm going to thank you, Marina. No, I like to keep the trolls to a minimum. This is a cool fucking place. People have good things to say, and we usually get on some kind of good topic. I got good mods, good community, good regulars. I don't like trolls coming in and fucking up the vibe. Sometimes we get into some real shit in here. And I don't have time for the juvenile shit. By the time I get on here, it's the end of my day. I just ate a big old steak that was too damn salty. But I ate it. I got some left. But I just want to sit back and chill with my people and tell them hi, see what's up. Check in on everybody. See if we can't get something started here for a couple minutes before my lovely comes home and I go to bed. What's up, Sylvia? What's up, Connor? What am I all about? That's right, Ryder. Those eyes are spoken for. Sylvia said, leave the women for the rest of us. I'm not greedy, brother. If you can get them from me, get them. What's up, Dog Frog? Yes, Sweet Pea. You love God or yourself? I love both, Candace. Came to troll. Sorry, I'll leave. Hey, Nate, if you hit a fucking troll, do a good job. And I'll let you stay in here. No, Harper. That's Cypress. What's up, Runyon? I see you. It's going good, brother. How are you? LW, good to see you. Mac Dolly. From Louisiana, Marina. All-time favorite boxer, Tyson. Yo, Anush. Well, good. It's Isla, is it? I have no regrets you coming on here at 12 a.m. It's only 10 where I'm at. I have a few different colognes. Fitness. Look, Nate, if that's you trolling, I told you to make it good. That ain't worth a shit. G.I. Joe. Come on, man. How old are you, Nate? Nate? I wear a few different ones. I got one special one I'm not telling anybody because it's a signature scent that I wear. I like Louis Vuitton Meteor Homage Dia, D-I-A. That's like the main two. There's one other one that I wear that I have on now that I can't tell you. When you come and join the Patreon, I'll tell you. What's your walker next to your blood? Where's your walker at next to your blood pressure meds? I don't get that. You need a walker. Look at the camera one time, scary eyes. I'm looking at the camera. Where else am I going to look? I'm doing a fucking live stream. What would your advice be to the younger generation? Get off your fucking smartphone. Go play outside. Work out. Don't get on dating apps. Go talk to women. Work hard in your 20s, party in your 30s. Stack your money, build your body. Make your mistakes in your 20s. Don't conform to what society is trying to get you to conform to. And don't go to public school. Homeschool, you get homeschooled to homeschool your kids. All right, Nate, I gave you a chance, brother. You fucking lame. Yeah, Jacob, we got a hit. It's supposed to be coming back, too, they said, the snow. Neither Contreras. What's up, Inspirational Meeting Mix? How did I make out during Katrina? Well, a little yesterday, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't do well at all. I lost everything. I had about 3 foot of my roof sticking up out of the water. Not good. At the end of the day, I'm okay. All right, Guava, see you later. DJ Unk, American hip hop singer, passed away at the age of 43. Does what? No, Stumpy. Yeah, Caval, that's why I said don't pay attention to mainstream. Don't get woke. Yeah, I don't like them either. They fucking garbage. What lifts do you recommend for weight training? Try to balance it out with cardio. Do circuit. This is for Christian Mendez. Oh, look. Pedro. Second Wes Watson reference of the night. Another originality trophy for Pedro Bandit. Like, do y'all not know that that's probably been said every night for the past months? Wes Watson, is that you, Wes Watson? Is this bro? Bro look like Wes Watson? Why do y'all say bro so much? I don't like Pokemon, Zach. What kind of shit? This isn't that kind of stream where we come in and talk about our favorite color and my favorite song and my favorite Pokemon. This is not that type of stream. Fuck, I say nobody under 18 in this thing and people get in here. I don't know how they do that. Christian Mendez, what lifts do you recommend for weight training, trying to balance it out with cardio? You could do any compound lifts. I like to do a circuit, a full body circuit. You pick a primary body part, which you'll give 2 to 3 movements. Then just move around the body, like one thing for legs, like Romanian deadlifts for legs, 10 reps. Maybe some high pulls and press for shoulders, hit a little trap. And say you want to make chest the focus, you do incline dumbbell, incline fly, then like a flat barbell bench, low reps, just to put some strength in there. And then do one set of rear delt flies to pull everything back. In a circuit, 4 rounds, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. No, Virat, you can joke with me if it's funny. Joke, when you say joke, you're implying that you're going to say something funny. And these idiots aren't funny. They're fucking lames. He gone. My auntie said the snow would be back in February. Yeah, that's what they're telling us. All right, here we go, Cash. Now we're getting into stuff I like. Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and our strength and ever-present help and trouble. Amen to that, brother. Always looking over my shoulder. Always watching over me. Yikes, how did you come back from losing it all? Long story, Chuck D. Yes, high speed, low drag. That's where I was. No, Cody, I will not. Well, you know, Skanowski, I can see the similarities to Wes Watson, but that's the point. It's very obvious. The guy's he's not even a content creator. He's a bit of a scam artist, if you ask me, a bit of a hustler. A phony, really. I can help you sort your mindset and get your dating life in order and help your relationship, straighten your relationship out and tell you how to have a success mindset. But I can't promise I'm going to make you a millionaire if you pay me $10,000 a week. You know, it's not like that. It's not like that. And that guy has lied about his prison record, his role in prison. He's even lied about his money and his success. He's lied about his relationship. And these people who pay him, I saw a live about one of his coaching clients calling him live. All he did was call the guy a bitch and hang up on him. I don't, some people are fucking sadists and they like the abuse. I don't know. That's it, Jacob. Scram, motherfuckers. Watch your mouth, G. Bitch, tell your mom to watch her mouth around my dick. I always go straight for that, don't I? They say bro so much because they want some dick but are scared to ask for it. Just ask. Yeah, right. That's that one-day shit. You ain't no reason you can't go to the gym. What's up, Darren? I see you, brother. All right, good. Biceps and back. There you go. It's a nice little split. Hibernating time. My ass. Who's the best NFL team? I think the Buffalo Bills are the best right now. What's up, Phil Wood? Y'all, I ate a steak and a little bit caught in my teeth. Pardon me if I'm being rude, but I can't stand having the feeling of shit in my teeth. I do multiple things, Michael. Guys, look, here's how it's going to go. You know, I actually had a topic and I forgot. I was sitting down eating dinner and I thought of something good to talk about. And I can't remember what it was. It was really good. It was on my, right in the forefront. But look, I'm going to go through the chat nice and slow, answer as many questions as I can to the best of my ability. So if I don't get to your question right away, you don't have to type it 3 times. It means I'm coming through the chat. I do have a moderator in here. C-Dub will be happy to help you or tell you what the fuck's going on if you don't understand. If you do have an urgent question or you need my attention immediately, put it in a super chat. If you want a shout out, give a super chat. Or if you want to just donate to the channel. Anything would be appreciated. And if you can't donate monetarily, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We got a great community here. A lot of good things. I went to a place, I went by myself. It's this place called District in Ponchatoula. Yeah, I keep the floss in the bathroom, but I'm not going to do the floss pics while I'm on the live stream. I hate seeing people do that. I don't even want to watch Mrs. Proudmasculine floss her teeth. I think that's nasty. I do that in the privacy of my bathroom. I see people do that shit in restaurants. I want to vomit on the table. You ever seen somebody with a toothpick at their table, picking at their funky ass mouth? What do these people think? Had a guy blow his nose sitting at the table, picking teeth, blowing. What the fuck has civilization come to? Nasty. Oh, nice, Darren. There you go, brother. You gonna ask your friend out or what? How are you gonna tell somebody to watch their mouth on their live? That's some balls, like somebody be scared of you, sketchy. Get them, Sweet Pea. Octavio said, is it bad that I'm 22 and never had a long-term girlfriend? Not necessarily, Bubba. I would recommend you date, though. See, what a lot of guys think, I'm going to hit it big that I'm going to get a woman. For one thing, that's unnecessary. That's a myth. That's a rumor being spread, toxic ideals being spread. Yeah, you have gold-digging ass women. And guess what you're going to find gold diggers? If you lead with money and success. Lead with yourself. Lead with charisma. Lead with authority. Dating is a skill, guys. Being in a relationship as a man is a skill. If you wait too late, you're going to get with a girl who's predatory. Say you don't date through your 20s. Say it's your mid to late 20s, you don't want to be a virgin at that age anyway. Secondly, the more women you date and have experience with, the better equipped you're going to be a husband and a leader in a long-term relationship when you do meet a lady or a woman that you really love and that you really like, that you kind of fall for each other. And you're going to be more equipped to be the ideal man in that relationship, because then you're going to have gotten familiar with tendencies among women. Each person as an individual has different things, but there are common traits that run along with all women. And the more you date, the more you get to familiarize yourself with that. So then you get to the point where you can filter out women very early on. If she's going to be a handful, she's going to be a waste of time, or your ideal's not in line. So you're supposed to be dating through your 20s, man. Have fun. You don't have to date to marry somebody. You can go on a couple dates and then decide you're not going to like them and move on with your life. My son's like that. And I try to explain to him, you don't have to marry the first girl you take on a date. Date, go explore, go work on your social game, learn some finesse, learn some social acuity and emotional and mental acuity. You can kind of see how the female brain operates and adapt to that. That's a very important skill in a man's life. You got to have God, you got to have your money right, you got to have your body right, you got to have your head right, and you got to have a handle on what it is being with women. Y'all need to get a hold of this shit. 22, you should be dating. Not so much care about a long-term girlfriend, but dude, you should be messing around. No, Bo, I don't agree with that. I don't think you leave these females till the good one comes on. How do you ever know when the good one comes if you don't even know how to date a woman? You think they want predatory women looking for a guy that they can settle down with in their 30s and get them to knock them up and divorce them and take half their shit? Or looking for the naive guy to fleece your ass? Learn it. I'm wearing MVMT. I think it costs like $170. Michael. That's what I'm talking about, C-Dub. I have the pick with the floss. No home training? For what, Sweet Pea? What do you mean? There you go, Darren, if she's there. Make it happen, brother. Come back with an update. Tomorrow night. I want to hear the night you're taking out the coffee. No, Marina. I have not been to Scandinavia or Europe, unfortunately. Meowmick says, our society is trying to TKD Sam. What does that mean? Have I ever eaten calamari? Yes. Darren said, the last girlfriend he had lasted for 2.5 years. I learned a lot from that relationship. We just grew apart, and there's other things about that I won't go into detail. Also, not to mention, who was I talking to about that just now? Octavio. You don't want to be... There's people that have come on his channel and confessed some shit. I don't know. If you want help with that, Octavio, you need to schedule a one-on-one with me. I can fix that for you. I can tell you exactly how to solve that. All right, C-Dub, I thought the same thing. She said flood pics. I didn't know. I thought it was something I didn't know about. Thought it was another thing that just misses me. It's floss pics. All right. Where did you guys go out? I don't know if you mentioned it. Are you talking to me, Router? Void Poke, the big $5 super chat. Appreciate the donation, brother. Everybody, let's get W's in the chat for Void Poke. And yes, here's Fancy Pants. Hey, baby. Void gave you $5 to say hi. He said to say hi. You want to come up here, bud daddy? You want to come up here, bud daddy? Hey, what's the matter? You mad at me? Hey, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Y'all, I think Fancy's mad at me. She won't jump up. Are you mad? Hey. Psst. Look at her. She won't even look at me. You believe that? She won't even look up at me. Now you're looking? You want to come up? Ooh, she is being nasty. What's going on with this dog tonight? Big Void, thank you, brother. Stan Marsh. Thank you, Stan. Bob, New Jersey, look at you in there, brother. Thank you, Chuck D. She's mad, Robert. She just walked off. She's not even there anymore. Look. She just up and walked off. There she comes. Come on, baby. You get up here. You better come up here. I don't know what you being sassy about, you little bitch. You better fix that attitude. I'll give somebody else your bacon treats. Come on. All right. Okay, buddy. I'm going to go to bed. All right, Darren. Take care, man. Let us know how it goes, Bubba. I'd never seen her act like that. I brought her some steak back. I just let her out, Austin, as soon as I walked in the door. I brought her little pieces of steak. I don't know what she's so mad about. And I fed her ass right before I left. Like a big old, I get her those rolls of dog food, the fresh stuff. And I gave her a piece about that thick. Usually she gets a little slim thing. Her stomach's probably like that big around. Ay, 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 daddy. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. And I gave her a big old, like, hockey puck size. Yeah, that's what it is. These two women are synchronizing over here. Both of them acting crazy. You synchronized? You synchronized, you little bitch? Oh, now you're being sweet. Damn it. She's knocking the phone all over the place. Now you're being a sweetheart. Laverne Neely says, I've come across your stream. I have to say your positivity and humor truly shine. Please keep focusing on uplifting others and highlighting what truly matters in life. May God continue to bless you, sir. Thank you, Laverne. That's a beautiful thing to say. Are you a girl or a guy? Laverne's a lady's name, right? I'm not trying to be funny. And if you don't know, I can't see y'all's pictures. They're like small as a pencil eraser on my screen. I don't even know what anybody it looks like, except for Angela, because she sent me a picture of herself. Okay, Laverne, I thought so. Thank you. Baby Blue. Thank you, Laverne. That was very kind of you. Oh, what the fuck? God bless all white people. Come on out of here with that. Yeah, Laverne, thank you. That's very sweet. Very encouraging. Thank you for saying that. Much respect and much love. Glad you're here. Look, C-Dub's on the case. It's a woman, a black woman, dear. She says, I can't see your face, Laverne, that's why. It's the only reason I asked to make sure. Pretty dark skin and curly hair. Well, welcome, Laverne. Welcome to the page. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Joe. That's C-Dub. What, my sweetheart? What, my sweet baby? I think she needs a bath. Your mama get home, she needs to give you a bath. Oh, can you do that? I didn't know I could do that. C-Dub? What do you mean you can click on their name? You know, I wonder if I gotta make Rodder and Sweet Pea a mod. I got too many mods. We're stepping all over each other today. What's up, Mads? How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, but if I click the picture, it's still just a little eraser size picture. What you doing, little girl? Yeah, you crazy. She's starting to get this little underbite. She does that. Well, I don't want to do that. Hey, Jimmy, I saw you first time. You know what? Angela. Well, well. Look here, ladies and gentlemen. Angela's in the stream. Fast at work. Uh-oh, I hit the spasm spot for fancy. You ought to see this shit. Woo! If we were gun for gun, who would win? I'd have to bet on me, Jesse Lee. The TTI Canic, Jesse Lee. I'm great. The bullies I was talking about commented what they're usually saying to me and got caught by the studio owner. Let's just say they're in some deep trouble. That's a beautiful. Look at this, how, you see how, Mads, we talk about God and things. Look how God works in your lives. Look how God works in all of our lives when we least suspect it. Just when we think we're down and out and forgotten about and left on our own, God comes swooping in. You better say a prayer and thank God tonight. And thank all your brothers and sisters in here for giving you some encouragement last night. Baby Blue said she was going to go to wherever you live and whip that ass. That's what she told me in private. What's up, Lopez? Stop licking your vagina. Go do that shit on the floor. Dog's always licking herself. Fuck's wrong with you? I'm not sure if this is a rumor. I'm pretty sure they got kicked off the team. Thank you. Well, if they did, they deserved it, sweetie. So, what's up, Save the Engines boys? What's up, Laverne? Everybody say hi to Laverne. She's coming here with some kind words for the chat. What, baby? Trying to get you a PS5. All right. Good, I guess. What's up, Dariana? You spelled "you're" wrong. Change PFP. Thank you, C-Dub. I was just about to do that. You spelled "you're" wrong. If you say "you're cute," it's Y-O-U''re. Daddy and the Caddy says, no Diddy, but that shiny head is sexy. Let's get some W's in the chat for Daddy and the Caddy. Being a little inappropriate, but that's all right, because he gave us $2 super chat. And I'm supposing Daddy and a Caddy means he's a man. Calling me sexy. Thank you, Daddy and a Caddy. Appreciate the chat, brother. What's up, Nicole? Aren't the Israelis and all, aren't they finished fighting? Oh, Mads, honey, you don't have to thank me. This is surely a tight community here. We might do anything physical, but we can give out them prayers. And look, I want to tell you too, Mads, it's okay to stand up for yourself. It's usually when people see weakness that they want to start poking. They see a crack. They see a chink in the armor, especially you women. Y'all be there to pick and pick and pick and pick and pick and pick. Jesse what? What did Jesse Lee say? I got on some casual clothes, Nicole. I went and had dinner. Well, Chucky D, if they keep pushing, you give them what they're asking for. Beat their ass. Sometimes you got to draw a line and a boundary like that. I wish people didn't take that for a bully to respond, to not take kindness as a weakness. But bullies and these people are brain damaged. They don't know any other way of communicating. They're not healthy people. They don't respond to, like, hey, I don't appreciate what you're telling me. It's really hurting my feelings. Or I don't treat you like that. Don't treat me like that. Or anything rational and logical, they don't respond to. Bullies only answer to one fucking thing. But, oh man. All right, Jesse Lee, come back another time and give us a fucking lesson we don't care about. Well, look, naturally, women aren't going to like that. Women aren't supposed to have to deal with that. But if y'all know anything about women, women are ruthless. Women may not have the physical, so they will attack you emotionally and mentally. But if you're a woman, you can do something about that. And it's not because you want to hurt them, it's because you respect yourself. You're not doing it to them, you're doing it for you. You ever heard of the 2x4 rule? I'm not doing it to you, I'm doing it for me. And Mount Sparrow says, I was bullied my whole life. My mom's really sweet. I just don't know how to hurt someone. You'd be surprised what you can do when you're backed into a corner. I got bullied when I was young one time. The first time I ever had a real bully. And I beat the piss out of this guy. But this dude tormented me for months. So one day I just had enough. And I unleashed on this dude. And I never had a problem after that. Not in that school. Still, Drew, I am not married, but I am spoken for. Oh, women kill each other behind each other's back. Women are villains, man. Y'all are ruthless. Baby Boo said, at 14 age, I was a scrapper. My mom used to say, I'm scared I'll get a call in the middle of the night that you're in jail or hospital because you don't care how big they are. Yeah. Oh, no, Rodera. Oh, no. You know, many of my ex-wife's friends tried getting a little tickle from the pickle. And, you know, friends of hers, like longtime friends, fucking family, all that shit. And then there'll be right, hey, girl, how you doing, girl? Oh, yeah. Ruthless. Right. That's a big one. The moms and jealous of the daughters and stuff. That's crazy. You know, I had to work with women at the oil refinery. And, boy, the way these bitches would cut each other up behind their own backs. Then they get in front of you. Oh, hey, girl, you look so pretty. Oh, you look so cute. As soon as she walks out, she's a hoe. She's a this, she's a that. I heard from this one, and this one said the other day in this place, she was doing this and this with this one, and this and this. And as soon as they walk in the room, oh, hey, girl, come sit down. I want to talk to you. What the fuck did I just witness? The Twilight Zone. They got men like that too, though, you know. But it's a game, sweetie. It's a game, Sparrow, and it's a game, Mads. You just have to learn to play the game better. Kazang Rabgay. I'm a typical Mr. Nice Guy outside. At home, I am ruthless. Because you're confused and insecure, brother. You have pent-up frustrations. At home is your sanctuary. Home is where you need to be firm but kind. You protect at home. I try to be the same guy I am everywhere. I mean, if somebody at home decides to push my fucking buttons, you're gonna get what you get. But I go for respect and kindness everywhere. Big E, with the $5 super chat, ladies and gentlemen. It says, I love this group of people. Makes my days better. I look forward to this. I use your advice in my daily life and appreciate your time very much. Well, I appreciate your time too, brother, and your donation very much. And your contribution here. You help out a lot. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you, have you ever come up with a strategy to launch this giveaway? I've been meaning to ask you about that. Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid. I used to love Chuck E. Cheese, boy. Home is where I walk around naked. I pay my own rent. I'm walking around naked all the time, Robbins. I love walking around my house naked. Always did, ever since I was a boy. It trips Mrs. Proudmasculine out. Because when her and I met a few years ago, I'll tell y'all a story. When me and Mrs. Proudmasculine met a few years ago, I had a condo about 20 minutes from here, and she'd come over. And the second time she came over, I said, I'm being in the shower, just come and sit down. Well, I came out the bathroom naked. And she blushed a little bit and looked away. Then I came back out and sat on the sofa naked. And she's like, what are you doing? said, coming to see you. What else? You came over here. And she said she's never seen anybody do that before. And to this day, oh, that's a pretty good one, Dallas. Pretty good. Not bad. I'll give it to you. Okay. Good troll, good troll. You got me. Maybe it may not be the biggest, but I bet you it's the prettiest. It'll gag your mom. I'm positive. Dom, that's a great question. It's really hard to find true feminine women nowadays. What do you think about that? Joe, am I right or wrong? I think there's validity to that, but I also want to put into, I don't want to blame it on women. There's a lack of masculine men out there today too, brother. It goes hand in hand. I've dated these women who claim to be strong and independent and boss bitches and all that, so it really is not my type. But they turn into little girls when they're around me, when they were around me. Women need strong men to pop them too. I don't literally mean put your hands on them, but a woman is going to respond to a strong masculine man in a way naturally that she submits. And you bring the feminine out in her. Most women don't act feminine because they don't have a place where they can just be feminine. They never feel safe. They're always in the presence of weak men. So, oh, thank you, Nicole. You see, Nicole doesn't think it's small. I'm going to pin that comment, Nicole. C-Dub said, I might not hit the bottom out, but I'll sure fuck the sides up. What you doing, jumping jacks? I'll hit the bottom. I ain't worried about that. Good night, Mads. Take care. Thank you for coming in and telling us the great news. Well, and they've given, it's also, you know, look at society these days. What has society done? I want everybody to really think about this and think about the major shift in the past 50 years. What has caused the biggest disruption in society, in your opinion? And I'll give you a hint. It's nothing to do with financial. Think about it for a minute and tell me your answer, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. The biggest interference with life in America that society has imposed and allowed to happen and uses against us harshly to this day, and it's made things worse and worse, progressively worse. Think about that for a second. Let me see some answers and I'll tell you. Not birth control. C-Dubs at the honeypot. Ooh, the honeypot. All right, Eric. Eric, my email's in the description, brother. Proudmasculine@gmail. Well, I'm saying J-Shock 50 because I'm 48. I'm almost 50. And I remember this started happening when I was a kid. You got to fee a woman out as some damage that could be from many things, but they're still looking at you to be the man when you need to be. That's partially true, Robbins, but let me tell you something. Guys, y'all want to argue about feel women and don't date? A healthy woman spots a weak-ass man, she's going to fucking devour you. It's a woman's natural instinct to tear you to pieces. If a woman sees your weak ass, she will tear you to pieces. And it's not her fault. That's the way God made women. And the way God made you is to never tolerate that or allow that to happen. And she should feel your strength and know that's something you would never tolerate or allow. That's what keeps her in line. No, Chucky. Not, well, sort of, women in the workplace. Racial divide, no, that's been a thing forever. There you go, C. Robbins, breaking up the nuclear family. Removing the mother and the father from the family. Leaving these kids to be raised by the system. So if you have a dad out the house, a strong masculine influence, and you force the masculine role onto the mother, and women are not designed to raise men, then not only that, the mother has to provide, so she's got to work. So who's raising your kids? Media, public schools, these fucked up teachers, bad influences, radio, TV, video games. Everybody's disconnected. And if you watch TV these days, there's nothing cool about having a husband and a wife at home. There's nothing cool about a woman being a mother to her children. It's all about being a boss bitch and the dad being the frumpy, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Oh, happy wife, happy life. There's nobody to look up to in society except for who? These fucking brain-dead, detached celebrities. These brain-dead, brainwashed people from college, teachers, weirdos, taking prayer and God out of the foundation of this country. Take prayer out, take physical activity out of school, take prayer out of schools, put standardized tests and forcing an LGBTQ trans narrative on your children. Tell them you must accept that. You're a bad person if you don't want to have that in your life. And by God, and this is people raising, this is what happens when you take parents out of the home. And you got parents that condone this shit. If you feel like a little boy at 6, then you must be a little boy. If you feel like a little girl, don't tell mom and dad, come tell us. We'll make sure to get you the medicine and get you the help you need to be a boy if you feel like a little boy. So they've separated the nuclear family. They've made it impossible. Guys, I hate to tell you this. I don't hate to tell you because it's the fucking truth, and that's not my message, it's the truth. $100,000 a year ain't hitting on shit these days. You ain't raising a family with 2 kids with a $100,000 a year job anymore. Those days are gone. And on top of that, everything of a healthy family that a kid's supposed to see growing up, even if it's a little dysfunctional, slightly dysfunctional. Nobody's family is fucking like Leave It to Beaver, the Cleavers. Nobody's got a family like that. Let me just be here to tell you. Everybody's got some weird shit that they do. Some sort of dysfunction. But these children now don't understand what it's like to have a mother at home, a dad at home, a mother and a father leading and guiding, the father leading the family and providing and protecting his family while the mother nurtures the family and turns their house into a home and fills it with love and joy, and the dad casting a net of safety and security over everybody. Yes, child support has definitely, and that's all designed by the system. Tell these women, girl, you don't need no man. You're a strong, independent woman. Here, take this, get him out of the house. Go have you some babies. And the more babies you have, the more money I'll give you. Okay, you see, here we go. Vamps. Women tend to do this. It's internalized. I'm not talking about all women, obviously. Women tend to internalize that if you say one thing about something that's obvious, like that it's a reflection on them. It's not. Obviously, not every woman's going to do that. Not every man is going to be a great father figure. That just goes without saying. But it's prevalent in society. Marriage is a joke. Family court hates men. Family court incentivizes single mother homes or single parent homes. That's the system. Yeah, you like that, Ms. Zero, huh? Yes, the tablet is the parents' kids. Because they think an ape can be born in you and other apes won't kill it and the mother ape. What? Eric said it's all about the dollars. The more families that can separate through the money, they can go to funnel through the child support system when you walk into a courtroom for custody for someone. Eric Upton said is walking away paying. Well, there you go, Dom. That's a consequence. Men too have gone feminine. You see more often. It's just a new generation. This is all started by feminism. Now we've entered into radicalized feminism. And feminism has nothing to do with equality. It has to do with control and power. Men and women are different, guys. And that's a beautiful thing. That's the beauty of it, that we're so different. That's what makes men and women want to have sex with each other, because we're different. This is what provides the balance in a child's heart and a child's mind, is the difference between a masculine and a feminine. And you understand that. Little boys these days, there is a disproportionate number of young men raised in single mother households in prison, behavioral problems, on medicine, psychiatric problems. Like, little girls are out there having abortions, having sex earlier and earlier, being told that it's okay to do that. Go open your legs for any guy. You don't have to listen to no man, whatever they say, shit like that. And the men are being told, hey, if she's the breadwinner, you stay home and raise the kids. Be a stay-at-home dad. Or, like, they just want to strip the authority away from men. Go look at a sitcom these days. I quit watching TV. The last sitcom I can remember to tell you what they're trying to program into your brain, go watch Everybody Loves Raymond. That'll tell you everything to know. That's right, Sweet Pea. Moms wanting to be their kids' friends, their daughters' friends, and living promiscuously through the daughters. What's the word I'm looking for? So, but yeah, the men are more feminized. Listen because masculinity has been shamed. And we've had 2 generations of kids going through school now saying, you can't sit still, you're a bad boy. You have ADHD and you're hyper and you're difficult. Take this Ritalin, take this Adderall, bad boy. You're bad if you want to fight. You're bad if you want to talk about boobies. And you're bad if you want to scratch your pecker and pick your nose and spit, do things little boys do. And you're bad because you can't sit still, even though little boys are not meant to be stuck in a fucking classroom for hours a day, being forced to learn without any physical outlet, any outlet to release some aggression and express themselves aggressively and physically like men need to do. So you got these fucked up men who are so ashamed of who they are that now they in male hugging groups, male cuddling groups, taking pictures like they're proud of it, hanging on another dude saying, I need my support group. That's what's happening. You wonder why the world's fucked up? OnlyFans, sugar daddy. Margaret South, big $2 super chat. Margaret, thank you so much. Everybody, W in the chat. Well, Margaret, her first super chat on a live stream. Go ahead, Margot. W's in the chat for Margot. Eric says, I'm a board member of a nonprofit called Fathers' Rights Movement. Check out Title 4D of the Social Security Act. It's aimed at making money. Yeah, I believe you. Thank you, C. Robbins. That's right, Straight. Yes, it's wicked. Thank you, Fresh. Yes, Creeper. Proud deplorable as well, brother. Glad you're here. Feminism lost its way when they sold out women. Also includes men as women. What a weird world. If you look behind the whole feminism movement, there was a Rockefeller behind that, pushing that. Women are the consumers, right? They wanted more women in the workforce to make more money to spend more money. Women are responsible for 80% of consumerism in America, in the world, if I'm not mistaken. 80%. Women like to buy shit. And with the man at home saying, no, we can't spend this on this or this on this, it would, it used to be when a vacuum cleaner salesman would come door to door, he'd want to sell the wife. But it was actually a law. Look at that, y'all. 11:11. It was actually a law that if the man of the house wasn't home, he had to issue a refund. Anyway, and what has vicariously, that's the word, C-Dub. What I said promiscuously? I'm going to say. And what has feminism done for women, actually? Do you know how many women they have that are coming out now, since it's like the second wave of feminists are becoming older, in their 40s and 50s now, talking about how they regret living the life they did? They bought into the lie that their lives are empty and void because they don't have a husband and kids. They had the career, they thought that was the thing to do. Now they can't have babies, and they can't find a good relationship. They're too old to date. They're off the market. They lost their sexual appeal. Yeah, and the vase, Rufus. The vase. Hey, Akia. Hey, Danielle. Vicariously, that's what I meant to say, vicariously. Fraternities did that stuff, you're lost. What? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, men painting their nails, what the fuck? They got that football player for USC, Caleb Williams, wins a game and jumps into the audience and starts crying all over everybody. When the fuck have men... Why aren't men taught emotional self-control, emotional control? Nothing wrong with a support group, though, my G. A support group? What? I never said there's anything wrong with a support group, my G. I said there's a support group of guys who hug each other. There's something wrong with that. If you don't believe that, you're not in the right life, buddy. I belong to a support group. I'm in recovery. I'm in a 12-step group. Nothing wrong with a support group. Don't come in here and mince my words up like technically. Don't do that shit in here. I know what the fuck I'm saying. What you said, brighter or clear is good. What? No, it ain't. Men should not paint their nails at all. That's what a man's hands look like. You don't painted up nails. Oh, shit. Letting a little boy getting his 5-year-old, oh, man. Clear coat. What? Who does clear coats on their nails? As men. I've never met a guy in my life who does clear coats on their nails. I didn't move the vase, Rufus. The vase is still there. What are you talking about? There's another thing that's been happening. Shaming women for not having kids or having kids too late. I just don't understand why a woman would want to not fulfill a biggest honor there is on this planet for a human being. Not for man, not for woman, for a human being, is to be able to birth a child. That's the highest honor. Shut the fuck up, Mud G. What does that even mean? The fuck out of here with that dumb shit. My G. What the hell does my G mean? I had to shovel snow. Hey, sometimes, Danielle, you got to do it. I had to fold towels the other day. We even. C. Robbins, lonely people die prematurely as well. Being alone at times seems peaceful, but it doesn't work for 80% of people. Got to aim for a family and aim for being as successful as you can. I just don't think humans are social creatures. I mean, you have these people that say, I'm fine being alone. I'm better off alone. Nah, it's good having somebody to wake up and go to bed to every night. I disagree. When you had a hard fucking day, now if you got some difficult ass person, yeah. I've had that. I've had that. I don't know, Dom. I do like my alone time. I get a lot of alone time, but you know what it's like when you go out as a man in this world and you go fucking battle every day. And I crawl in that bed and I got my little soft ass woman, compresses that little soft ass up against me and puts her little hands on mine and is rubbing my hands and like wants to lay in my arms and be all up close to me. Kyle Hurley, do you have a camera in my house? Oh, you let him go, C-Dub. I was going to say your mom likes to tug me. It gives me a reach around. But that might not make me look good anyway. Good delete. Good delete. No, Danielle, that was for Dom saying men can be alone. I lived alone for years. I mean, I never was really alone, but you know what I mean. No, see, Robbins, it's not just pick me up when I'm down. I don't get down that often. And when I do, I don't even want anybody around me, let alone somebody to pick me up. I don't like telling my girl when there's something wrong. Let me tell you a little secret, C-Dub. Come here. Women don't want to know your struggles. They say they do. They don't. They look up to you to be strong. They want to come to you with their woes and troubles. They don't want to hear that you can't handle your shit. And it's not just coming home. It's the polarization. You're not coming in from fucking kicking ass and taking names all day. And when my girl comes up to me and we hug, when I walk in the door, it's like, whoosh, stress just melts. And then her stress melts because now daddy's home. You know what I mean? And a woman should be your joy. And you should be her protector. She feels safety in you. You feel joy in her. That's the trade-off. That's the polarization that's needed. She looks up to you. You look up to God. You belong to God. She belongs to you. The children belong to her. You know what I mean, C-Dub. Sweet Pea said, when I want a man, I'm very affectionate and clingy. I'm just a sweetheart. But I choose guys who I guess like that toxic shit. You know, you see, this is what happens when, would you raised, with your mom and dad at home, Sweet Pea? I was raised by a single mom. I never understood. It took me years of hard fucking living to understand the role of a man in a house. I grew up in dysfunction, y'all. And what happens is a man not being in the house, there's no example for the boy growing up to understand what a masculine man and leadership looks like. And for a girl, she has no representation of what a healthy man and protector looks like. I've had relationships with women who haven't had fathers, and I've had relationships with women who've had bad fathers, and I'm in a relationship with somebody who had a very loving father, still alive and still takes care of her. She appreciates everything I do. She appreciates who I am. When little girls don't have a strong representation of what a man represents in their lives, they often mistaken these toxic guys as strong. It's hard to differentiate, especially when you first meet somebody and they give you the warm and fuzzies. And you're like, ooh, I like the way they make me feel. I feel safe. I feel this. I feel that. Then they turn out to be fucking abusive or controlling or domineering. And that's not what you signed up for. I get it. Eric said, gotta go. Work 13 hours today. Early day tomorrow. God bless each of you, and thanks again for providing us all the avenue to be a part of the special space in this shady-ass world. Thank you, Eric. Go get some rest, brother. I'm right behind you. Thank you again for the donation, Bubba. C. Robin says, I know my lady, and I basically can only say about 10% of my life to her. There's a thin line I can't cross. There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry to hear that, Loonlow. What happened? Thank you, TRW. It said, Joe, you're wrong. I feel as though in a relationship it's two, not one. Your battles are my battles. If my man is okay mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm wonderful. But when my man isn't, then I'm not 100%. Well, that's the whole point, sweetie. And I'm right, 100% right. If a woman sees a man moping around for too long, she loses attraction and respect for him, and she don't trust him as a leader. Men have a space for that. This is why you make friends with other men, strong men. And you have other men in your life that you look up to, mentor types, that you can go to and say, hey, now I'm not saying keep everything. Like if I had a rough week, you can say something that's affecting you for the time being and let her know that, hey, this ain't going to beat me. This is what's happening at the moment. Not a big deal. I'll overcome it just like I do everything else. And you prove that. You stay too down for too long and whining, baby, this guy at work's making me uncomfortable. I hate my job and this just sucks and this. That woman's going to lose respect for your ass so quick. I don't care what anybody can say. Sweepy said, my parents divorced when I was 2. He decided to not be an active parent. Was raised by my mother. He's in my life now since my mom did all the work. Well, and that's another dynamic in society as well with that. C. Robbins says, a man shouldn't make further stress for his family, etc. If that means shutting up, then that must be done. Fuck yeah, C. Robbins. Thank you, Daily. Watching from the Philippines. Soundscape. Seeing men cry is weird. There you go. That'll dry your pussy up, dry it in the savannah. Make them underwear start cracking down the middle. Dry rotting them things. Portugal. Men can cry, but you go cry on your own time. You go put yourself in a bedroom or you take a drive and go do a little release if you have to. You don't do that shit out in the open. That's not what it's designed for. You go sit down with your boys. I've had friends cry to me. No judgment. I get it. Crying is just a manifestation of stress. That's just a body's way of processing and releasing. You look at a tear under a microscope, it's just full of stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline and all that stuff. That's just an overload. Of course, when you're grieving and you got the influx of those grief, yeah. Well, Luna Low, and you see, this is why men have a stigma, because that's weird. That gives me the ick. That gives me the ick. Guys crying with other guys. I don't mean you get in a group and cry, smart ass. I mean when you're with your friend and you're expressing something and you break down a little bit. You think that's weird? This is why men feel so ashamed to be men in society. Because of women who say shit like that. You're weird because you cried in front of a guy. Ew, that gives me the ick. This is why men are so fucked up. If women only understood half of what men deal with on a day-to-day basis. Oh, you meant being weird is a nice thing? Shut up. You'd be mean to me. I never asked you to come in here. Take your ass somewhere else. That's weird. Gotta come in here and say some dumb shit like that. And then say, put yourself as the victim. Oh, don't be mean to me. I didn't mean it like that. Men crying to men, that's weird. That's stupid. Look, here's my opinion of what a man should be. You should be a dangerous motherfucker. Ready to do something whenever you need, but only if you need to. Other than that, you should be kind and respectful. And if you have some heavy stress and a heavy weight you carrying around your shoulders, don't let your family see that shit. You take it to a priest. All men should have other like-minded men that they associate with in their daily lives, in their circle, that you can go to and lean on for shit. But not to go cry to and just say, not just cry to and say, sus. What does sus mean? Learn how to fucking speak. You got a name like T and sus. What does that even mean? Go home. No, because I'll tell you why, Rodder. You see what that lady just did? Men crying to other men. That's weird. because it's stigmatized to get help. You're looked at as a weak person or weird because you want to get some help for something you're dealing with. So, man, just stuff that shit in there and don't say anything to anybody and pretend that life is fine. And a lot of men hide it through drugs, through drinking. And sometimes it gets the men bad enough to where they take the ultimate fucking sacrifice out, you know? But my point being is, like, if my boy came to me, I'll tell you what happened to him. This was about 2 years ago. He was going through a treacherous breakup. And he called me and he's talking. And he's like, I don't know what to do, da, 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 da. And he just starts busting out crying. And he's apologizing. I'm sorry, I can't control it. I'm like, man, look, don't be sorry. Let it out. You know, I'm here for you. Let me, just whatever you got to do. There's no judgment here, brother. You're hurting, you're in pain. It's okay. But then he talked about that. He thanked me for listening. He felt better. We talked the next day. Then we started talking about solutions. We didn't just keep wallowing in we didn't just keep wallowing in it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's what you do, man. Look, when my grandmother died, what was that, last month? I was a mess. On my drive to work, I'd bawl my eyes out. Every time I thought of her, I would just whoosh, whoosh, every time. Sobbing. The other night, the snow day, me and Mrs. Proudmasculine were on this very sofa. We took some pictures. I was looking at the pictures, and I was thumbing through these old pictures looking to find some pictures that I told her I had of these clients of mine. She wanted to see a picture of them. And we had one in a mirror of 3 of us. And flipping through the pictures, I came across a picture of me and my grandmother last year at the home she was at on a visiting day. And it took everything to hold that in. My eyes started dripping a little bit. And she's like, baby, if you got to cry, I'm like, I'm fine. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not by any means saying suppress your emotions. I'm not saying suppress your anger, suppress your grief, suppress anything. That's not healthy either. The emotions are there to tap you on the shoulder, to tell you, hey, something needs to be looked at. That doesn't mean you need to make a decision in that moment. If you're angry because a guy cut you off, doesn't mean you pull up next to him and empty a clip in his passenger side window, right? You can be angry, and you can signal to yourself, hey, I am angry because this cocksucker cut me off. But that's just a signal. It's something that bothered you, that you felt disturbed, or you felt cheated, or you felt hurt. It's usually fear is what triggers anger. So just because you're emotional doesn't mean you have to act on it right then and there. It's called compartmentalization. You can give yourself permission to come back and revisit that emotion. You're feeling sad and it's inappropriate, you can say, okay, not right now, Joe. Right now, we're going to be in this moment. I'll give you permission later at 10 o'clock tonight when you go in the shower. You can process this. But for right now, I need you present here doing this. That's how men handle that. Now, woman, my lovely, her and I were sitting talking one night a few months back, and her dad's a little ill, and she was worried about that, and she laid on me and cried her eyes out. Women can do that, and I support that 100%. Every girl I've ever dated has some point has gone and cried for no reason because she needed to cry. This is how women are better with emotions. They deal with that shit like that. That's okay. It's not okay for a man. Just cap cut says you remind me of my grandfather. Well, thank you. I like the guy already. I've never even met him. Single full-time dad, stay strong. My brother is a full-time single dad, whatever you say. Yes, vessel of honor, crying is a release. Lily Harris says, Jesus loves you and I do too. It's coming back soon and wants to have a real relationship with you. The things of this world will not compare to what he had for you. Thank you, Lily. And Jesus loves you too. And I want a relationship with Jesus. Says, where's your accent from? Sounds like Boston and Georgia at the same time. New Orleans, Roach. That's amazing how he felt comfortable coming to you as his dad. Who's that, Rodera? No, not my son, my boy. My boy. Not my son. But my son comes to me all the time with shit. And I told him that. That's what I'm here for. Don't go lay your stresses on your mother. Come talk to me. Something's bothering you. When your mother asks you how you doing, doing great, Mom. But if you really fucking jacked up, tell me you jacked up. We can handle it. Don't worry your mother over that shit. Crying is much better than a violent release. Yes, exactly. Chuck E. Cheese, so keep on smiling. He's right, men. Men take breaks up badly. Other men out of the ick women will only want you vulnerable, and then before you know it, you're Mr. Victim. No, yeah, men do. What do you think my whole brand has started in was helping men after breakups. That was my specialty. Still is. I just don't exercise it as much anymore, but I had many clients that come to me after a breakup, like a breakup expert, breakup recovery expert. This is where my whole brand is based in, guys. This is where all this started. No, I don't mean that. Hey, look, see, Robbins, I cry. I tear up when I see the Star Spangled Banner. If I'm at a live event, if it comes on TV and I see it, I tear up. I get so full of pride and I get overwhelmed with emotion. Somebody said it was funny. I didn't commit to sit there and cry. My tears leaked while I was doing push-ups. LOL. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Crying waters the crop, the heart. That's why tears run down your chest. That's a pretty cool way to see that. Roderick says, my brother hates our dad. My brother is gay and felt my dad was never there for him. My dad is a very masculine man, was a pro athlete and hard worker. So I could see my dad was disappointed. Look, it's tough. That's a tough place for a man like your dad to be in. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't know what to do for that. I'm not taking sides, obviously. I mean, I'm telling you from his position, I can feel what he felt. Obviously, the thing would be love your child unconditionally. But he may have a very strong religious conviction about that and is conflicted and not really know what to do. People are angry because they ain't getting their own way. Somewhat. How do you make yourself tough if you aren't? Julian, good question. Challenge yourself, brother. Do hard shit. Put yourself in hard positions. Take risks. Put yourself in a position where you have no option but to succeed. Burn the fucking boats. You got that job that you hate but makes decent money, and you got something that you love that you would love to do, fucking do it. Figure it the fuck out. That's what makes you tough. Learn how to fight. Lift weights. Go get in a combat sport where you're challenged physically. Because you don't just get challenged physically in like jiu-jitsu, when I do. You get challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because if you think having your ass beat and handed to you day in and day out is mentally easy or doesn't take a toll on you emotionally, you're wrong. But you build resilience because you get better and better. That's how you build true confidence, through repetitions and skilled repetitions over and over again until you become competent. Then you get confidence. Then it makes you tougher. Then you're kind of hard to kill, you know? Challenge yourself. And if you really want to have a good program, schedule one-on-one with me, brother. That's a consultation question. I couldn't imagine having a son that was gay. I don't know how I would handle that. Well, Roderick, you thought I was talking about my son. I wish my grandma and granddad, that generation was built different. I'm still learning from them and their words of wisdom. Yeah. Hey, Sandra. Roderick said, yeah, my dad is super macho. I think he seen my brother was very feminine as a young boy, and it just became harder on my brother. And I think my brother took it the wrong way. It's because life is hard, Roderick. I'm hard on my son because life ain't fucking easy. If you're soft as a man out here in this world, you're going to get chewed the fuck up and spit out. Soft-ass men are the ones who wind up shooting up schools and shit. Or these guys who wind up being fucking sick pedophiles and stuff like that. I shouldn't even said that word. Damn it. I hope they didn't catch that. Yeah, I could see that happening. It goes the opposite way, trying to rebel from your dad's way. Sweet Pea said, the most violent release of emotions I ever had was losing my mother. I literally screamed till I was hoarse and almost lost my voice. I could see that. I do not doubt it. How are all these fucking trolls coming in here? Yeah, I could see how he would, your brother's an A-Rod too? The youngest, he was huge growing up, bigger than all the kids. He's hated. 6'3", 275. Holy shit. No, see, Robbins, you see, Roderick's dad grew up Dominican. These Latin guys grew up in Cuba and Dominican Republic and all those countries over that way. You didn't fucking... I know some Cuban dudes. Dudes are hard as fucking nails, dude. Hard as fucking chicken lips. Them dudes don't play. 6'4", 315. Where y'all getting all these dudes from? Jeez. It's easy being born in an easy rich family. I suppose it is. That's right. That's why Roderick had to do the sports. Nicole Katie, what is your advice for marriage people if the sex is trash? Is it for marriage? It's trash for both people, or is it trash for one person? Nicole, I need to know that. Answer me, Nicole. Aha. So, in a marriage, if the woman's sex is trash for the woman, I get it. And is this you and your lover we talking about, by chance? I need more information if I'm going to answer this intelligently. Because I know the answer. You see, guys? Look at this woman's question. Do y'all want to be, do y'all want y'all's girlfriends coming on my live stream asking me about some better sex? This is why you fucking date. This is why you get to know women. This is why you lift. This is why you learn how to act like a man. You know, young list, you don't need to be giving advice out in this live stream, buddy. Read a book. the fuck out of here. Work at it and read some educated books. To have sex? Are you fucking kidding me? Men and women are equipped with everything they need to have savage animal sex. I don't know. I don't have bad sex. I know it's all right. For the woman, it's really it's difficult for both parties. But for a man, it's easy for me because if I'm not enjoying the sex, I'm telling her, switch to this position, turn around, open your mouth, do this, do that. Like I'm controlling. I set the tone in the bedroom. Men, you set the tone in the bedroom. Never put yourself in a position where a woman has to inquire about how to make you better at sex. That's your fucking job. And if you're giving out trash dick, it's going to happen. So, Nicole, for the man, and you got to listen to me, first thing you got to do is you got to express that you want him to be more aggressive with you. A lot of men hold back thinking, oh, girls are sugar and spice and everything nice. They don't know how dirty and freaky girls really are. A lot of men don't have this information. A lot of men are under the impression that their wives don't suck dick. Oh, no, my wife doesn't like that. Like, yeah, okay. Tell somebody else that shit. So a lot of guys are holding back thinking they're being gentlemanly like, when all you want to do is have your fucking back blown out and have your inner thighs bruised up and the back of your throat raw. So the best way I can tell you is oh, Jesus, chubby stardust. Hey, guess who's not getting laid in the chat? That person. So, anyway, like I was saying, Nicole, you're going to have to find a way to tell him without busting his ego up, because a man will take that personal. Like there's some things, like if you're getting a trash blowjob, you're not going to tell the girl, you're not doing it good enough. You're going to be happy enough you're getting a blowjob, right? And then she gets an A for effort. All we need is some enthusiasm. And it's a good thing. Same thing with sex, blowjobs, anything. Just give me some enthusiasm. Let me know we're in it together. But what you're going to do is find a way to tell the man, and hey, it's okay to talk about your fantasies. And look, I know it's better if the man's taking the lead. Ideally, in a perfect world, he would sit down and find out, what are your kinks? What do you like? What have you been ashamed of to tell anybody? What have you never tried with another man that you really want? Like, give me the dirtiest, darkest shit you got. Tell me about the fantasy that you dildoed yourself to, getting fucked by a basketball team. Whatever it is you were thinking about that you're just ashamed about, let me hear it. Give me your fantasy. Ideally, the guy's supposed to pull that out of you. And ideally, the guy's supposed to take the lead in making sex, like to where you just laying there getting your brains fucked out, right? Because that's what you want, and that's okay. But sometimes men don't understand that, especially if they were raised in a conservative house with a conservative family and they just want to do missionary. And they think you want it slow and romantic with candles and rose petals, and they don't know you just want it nasty. So you have to be able to talk about your fantasies. And the best way to open that conversation is to ask him, What's your fantasy? Not so you can learn his fantasy, because he's probably, if he's too afraid to fuck the shit out of you, he's going to be too afraid to tell you what he really wants to do. Then it gives you an opportunity for him to ask you, well, what's your fantasy? There you go. Nicole, this is how you slowly begin to change that whole dynamic. And it's okay with having to take your man's hand and walk him in a little bit. Express to him how sexy you think it is that he is going to tear that pussy up tonight. Or how sexy it is when he pulls your hair while he's hitting you from the back. Like, you got to tell him the things that you want, that pleasure you. Because he may be thinking he's doing a great job because you don't say anything. Let me see something. All right, patty cakes. Didn't you go fuck yourself too? How about that? Young List, you go read a book, buddy. All right, Chubby. Go not get laid. Yeah, because God gave us sexual instincts to not have sex. So regardless if you want to have sex, go shame somebody else, Chubby. Or not get laid, whatever it is you're not doing tonight, obviously. Filling up with garbage. You told my ex he didn't me at 100%. He asked me why I told him you didn't bring it out of me. Well, there you go. And that's what it's all about. And it's okay to say, it's okay to, and I know it's a little harder for the woman, but if you want to open that door and save the relationship, come on, I can't read when stuff, I can't think when stuff keeps popping up in the chat. I'm going to have to keep it still. I'm going to keep the chat still a minute so it don't go up and down as I'm trying to talk. I know it's a little more of a challenge for a woman to grab the guy and say, hey, but sometimes you got to do it, ladies. It can't always be a one-way communication street where the guy knows to ask what questions all the time. Y'all do have a mouth that y'all use a lot. Use it for something good and communicate something that could really save your relationship. Because let me tell y'all something. They talk about communication is the key. And knowing each other's favorite food is the important things. No, it isn't. Sex is the glue that holds a relationship together. They have relationships that last way too long because the sex is fucking fire. Don't tell me otherwise. I've been in them. And when times are good, sex is good. When times are bad, sex is good. When you're stressed, nothing like some good sex to de-stress. When you're in a good mood and you're just feeling nasty, ain't nothing like some good sex with somebody who you actually like fucking. So, quit pretending. Quit pretending like sex is this. I'm worried about your feelings. No, you're not. It's okay to want good sex. That's not a fucking crime. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. You with this person exclusively, if that's y'all's arrangement. And obviously you love the person and you want to be with them day to day. You know, if they were falling short with helping pick up around the house, you'd say something. There's a way you can be respectful without damaging a man's fucking ego, telling him you want the dick better. Obviously don't say that. But you just bring it around to a conversation about a fantasy. Then you tell him. And by you telling him, that's going to turn him on. Because he's going to be like, damn, girl, I didn't know you were like that. He's like, oh, yeah, daddy, come get it. Who knows? He might tie you up that night. Play your cards, right? Do you think that will help for the woman to come? Yes. Well, then, so here's some guys. Men also need to know how to engage in the moment. The biggest sexual organ on a woman is her brain. Guys, it's not her clit. That's number 2. So if a woman is not engaged in feeling in the moment sexually satisfied and attended to, you're going to have to sit there and fantasize about shit to come. If the guy's in it, like if your man's telling you, hey, open your eyes, look at me, like be here with me right now. Tell me how bad you want this dick. I can really get you in the feeling, in the moment. And he tells you, you get to say harder, softer, faster, slower. That's the only thing you get to say. Wham. And gives you some rules and lays it out for you, makes it fun, makes it exciting. Learning how to verbalize and dirty talk in the bedroom helps with women coming. But if you're engaged and you feel turned on before it starts and you know you're going to be satisfied, you're going to come naturally. Him and I need to talk, Nicole. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, I get it. You have toys too, you know. Yeah, C-Dub. There you go, Void. Poke with the $2 super chat. W's in the chat for Poke. And also, Nicole, don't be afraid to introduce toys into the bedroom. What you do if you short. Yeah. But I tell you what, because women get caught up here. When a woman can relax and just be in her sexual ass self in the moment, the orgasm will come. If you need a little mechanical help, there's nothing wrong with that. Taking a little toy out, helping it along. It's all about introducing the fun and to be an adventure. You can even try role playing. Nicole, you'd be surprised how kinky that shit will get. Look at that. Stroke the brain and the waterworks will flow. Coming straight from the lady's mouth. Void Poke with another $1 super chat. Void Poke's making it rain up in here. W's in the chat for Void. So Lionel says, eat it. Y'all getting crazy now. Oh, did I hide Sweet Pea? Shit. Doggone it. How do I find her? Oh, did I unhide her? Fuck. Is she back? Tell me, is she back? Oh, look, Candy came in and saved the day. Candy came in out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Dadgummit. Look at this Candy coming in from out of the fucking, fell out the sky. Good save, Candy K. Boy, I'm bad with that. I got to work on that. I got to work on that shit. Candy, you just missed a really good conversation. Nicole, are you still in here? Yes, the cool logo. I do have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife, but I am spoken for. Lonel Cardenas says, eat it with a tortilla. What's her name? What the fuck are you doing? Writing a fucking stalker book? Get the fuck out of here. Nicole. Okay, there you go. On women or men, Nicole? Damn, Nicole's cute as shit. I bet you I could make it come. Yeah, women don't take birth control. Yes, age on women can have an effect. Yo, Nicole's my wife, Baldy. Treat her with respect. You thought we was cool. She's mine now, homie. Oh, come on, C-Dub. I was about to tear him up. C-Dub, as long as you get to a while in a chat, just hold down the message like you're going to mod. The option to unhide will be there for future reference since you're always here. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 fucking hours. I'm wrapping it up. Nicole, I hope this all helped. Did I hide void poke? No, C-Dub did. Hey, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. Thank you everybody for... Yeah, Nicole is cute as shit. Nicole is beauty. No, it isn't. Is it? Y'all got me mixed up. I got to get out of here. I'm tired. Everybody, thank you for coming in. All the regs, all my mods coming in tonight, saving the night as usual. Everybody for the donations, the super chats. Remember, if you haven't yet, hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you'd like to schedule a one-on-one to help with some things about your sex life or your dating life or your mindset or your fitness, schedule me for a one-on-one. The information is in the description to contact me. Thank you all. God bless. See y'all tomorrow night.